Hello students, in my last lecture I explained you the definition of reductions. The last example I taught you was removal of an electronegative element. This is also called reduction. In this reaction, reduction of mercury chloride takes place. HgCl2 getting converted into Hg2Cl2 and SnCl2 get converted into SnCl4. Here HgCl2 is getting reduced into Hg2Cl2. Okay. The another example for the same kind of reduction reaction is here. FeCl3 when reacts with hydrogen, it forms FeCl2 plus 2HCl. FeCl3 is ferric chloride. Okay, ferric chloride on reaction with hydrogen get converted into ferrous chloride. So here also removal of electronegative atom takes place. You can see here 3 chlorine, but here only 2 chlorine. So 1 chlorine is removed. Chlorine is an electronegative element. So removal of electronegative element is called reduction. You can see here clearly. In this example also you can see FeCl3 converted into FeCl2. So we say that reduction of ferric chloride takes place into ferrous chloride. The last definition of reduction is addition of an electropositive element. HgCl2 when reacts with mercury, it forms Hg2Cl2. Here addition of this electropositive mercury takes place and this is also called reduction of mercury chloride. We say that reduction of mercury chloride into mercurous chlorides. Same reaction is also here. Here copper, which is an electropositive element, and when it reacts with cupric chloride, the cupric chloride get converted into cuprous chloride. So Cu when attached with CuCl2, it forms Cu2Cl2. Okay. Now the next thing is the substance which brings reduction is known as reducing agent. Here Ag and copper, they are responsible for the reduction of HgCl2 and CuCl2 respectively. So these two atoms are known as reducing agent. Okay, because of these atoms reduction is taking place. If you remove these two atoms, the reduction process, your reduction reaction will not take place. So we say a substance which undergo oxidation itself act as a reducing agent, okay, while a substance which undergoes reduction act an oxidizing agent. Here Hg is causing reduction of mercury chloride. So Hg itself undergoing oxidation. Here Cu itself undergo oxidation and causes the reduction of CuCl2. So Cu is known as here reducing agent. Okay, so I read this one already. I hope you understood about the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. So reducing agent is the one which undergo oxidation and oxidizing agent is the one which undergo reduction. Here are some examples like magnesium, sulfur, copper, sodium sulfide, hydrogen sulfide, iodic acid, hydrogen, carbon, potassium iodide. They are very good reducing agent, or they are used as a reducing agent, while oxygen, chlorine, fluorine and hydrogen peroxide, MnO2, FeCl3, FeCuCl2, Fe3O4, CuO, these are the examples of oxidizing agent. Next, All oxidation and reduction reactions are complementary, means they cannot takes place alone. If there is oxidation is taking place, then reduction is also taking place at the same time. So oxidation, reduction reaction are complementary of one another and they occur simultaneously. Simultaneously means that they takes place means they cannot take place without one another. One cannot take place without the other. Okay. No single oxidation and no single reduction process is known. The simultaneous oxidation and reduction reactions are generally termed as redox reactions. Here in this reaction, you can see, or this is a molecular form. If we write in ionic form, we can write it in the form of Fe3 plus and Sn plus 2, Fe plus 2 and Sn plus 4. In this example, you can see that Fe3 plus getting converted into Fe2 plus. So from plus to plus 2. This is an example of reduction. Fe3 plus 2, Fe2 plus, and Sn plus 2 getting converted into Sn plus 4. So this is an example of oxidation reaction. Okay, you will learn soon this thing. I will explain you this reaction again one more time in the electronic concept of oxidation and reduction. So redox reaction are divided into two main types. Intermolecular redox reaction. In such type of redox reaction, one molecule of reactant like this one, NO2, is oxidized, whereas the other molecule is reduced. For example, in this reaction, NO3 is getting reduced. Okay, NO3 minus nitrate ion is getting reduced into ammonium ion, NH4 plus ion, and hydrogen sulfide is get oxidized into hydrogen sulfate. Okay, so this is oxidized, so this is the oxidation reaction, and the below one is reduction reaction. So this type of reaction in which two different molecules undergo reduction and oxidation is called intermolecular redox. The another type of redox reaction is intramolecular redox reaction. In this type of redox reaction, one atom of a molecule like Mn is oxidized and the other atom of the same molecule, the same molecule is this one, Mn2O7. So the other atom is oxygen. One atom is manganese, another atom is oxygen. So manganese is oxidized and oxygen atom is reduced. Then such type of reactions in which two different atoms of one molecule get oxidized and reduced, then it is called intramolecular redox reaction. Okay. Now the modern concept of oxidation and reduction. According to this concept, loss of electron is oxidation, whereas gain of electron is reduction. If an atom or ion loses electron, then we call it oxidation reaction, whereas the gain of electron is called reduction, or in other words, we can say that increase in positive charge is oxidation, or decrease in negative charge is also called oxidation. A loss of electron, increase in positive charge and decrease in negative charge. These three are the definition of oxidation, and the reverse of this one is called reduction. First means gain of electrons is reduction, and decrease in positive charge is also reduction, and increase in negative charge is also reduction. You understood, I hope? the three definition of reduction and three definition of oxidation. In this reaction, you can see that loss of electron is taking place. Sodium, which is an atom, after losing one electron, sodium get converted into sodium plus ion. Similarly, zinc loses 2 electron. Here Fe2 plus loses 1 electron and get converted into Fe3 plus ion. Sn plus 2 converted into Sn4 plus ion and loses 2 electron. These all reactions are oxidation reaction because loss of electrons takes place in this reaction. Next reactions. In this reaction also loss of electron takes place. In this reaction also loss of electron takes place. So these two are the example of oxidation reaction. Now the example of reduction reactions are. A reduction is gaining of electron. Here chlorine gain 2 electron and get converted into 2Cl minus ion. So gain of electron is reduction. Reduction of chlorine is taking place in this reaction. Similarly, sulfur got 2 electrons and converted into sulfide ion. Similarly, cupric ion got 2 electrons and converted into copper atom. And similarly, in the following reaction, gain of electron taking place and gain of electron is known as reduction. So this is the general way of representing. Now, in terms of valency, just now I told you that increase in valency or increase in positive charge. Suppose from +1 to +2 to +3 to +4, there is an increase in positive charge. The increase in positive charge is called oxidation. Increase in positive charge means loss of electron, and loss of electron is called oxidation. And here you can see from -4, -3, -2, -1, so decrease in negative charge. Okay, decrease in negative charge is also called oxidation. So decrease in negative charge or increase in positive charge is called oxidation, and the reverse of this one is called reduction. When there is no change in the valency, then it means there is no oxidation or reduction. For example, in this type of reactions, BaCl2 when reacts with H2SO4, it forms barium sulfate and hydrochloric acid. In this reaction, you will observe there is no change in the valency. So there is no oxidation reduction reaction taking place. Now conclusions. Oxidation is a process in which one or more electrons are lost. Okay, there is losing of electron or valency of the element increases. Valency increases means from minus to plus, or we can say minus charge decreases and positive charge increases in case of oxidation, and the reverse is reduction. Okay, now the next is oxidizing agent. What is oxidizing agent? The reagent which gain one or more electron, or we can say the reagent which undergo reduction. Which undergo itself reduction is called oxidizing agent, and reducing agent is the one which undergo oxidation itself. Okay, reducing agent undergo itself oxidation. Oxidizing agent itself undergo reduction. So redox reaction involve two half reaction. One half reaction is oxidation and the rest half reaction is reduction. In this reaction you can see mercury has +2 charge, and here 2 mercury has +2 charge. So 1 mercury has how much charge? Here 1 mercury have +1. So +2, 2 + 1 means decrease in valency. So decrease in valency is reduction, but here you can see Sn plus 2 getting converted into plus 4. So positive charge increases, or we can say valency is increasing. Valency increasing by 2 electron is called oxidation. Here loss of 2 electron taking place in this reaction. There is a loss of 2 electron from Sn plus 2. We say that Sn plus 2 undergo oxidation and form Sn plus 4. So this Sn plus 2 which undergo oxidation, this is called reducing agent, and this Hg plus 2 which undergoes reduction is called oxidizing agent. So this is oxidizing agent and this is reducing agent. Our next topic is oxidation number. Hey students, I am finishing my lecture here. I hope you understood. If you have any problem, you can ask me, or you can watch this video again and again so that you can understand better. In our next lecture, we will continue from this topic. Thank you very much. Bye bye.